Welcome back to Just Scribble. Today we are going to do a flip through of my 2022 work planner, which is in a 2022 take a note planner, and then go over my setup of my 2023 work planner, which is in a 2023 take a note planner. So I'm going to scoot the 2023 aside so we can take a look at 2022. So we're going to flip through my 2022 work planner first. So I moved my work planner into this April Cascade folio from Chic Sparrow when I got my VDS planners, because I moved my EDC, which was also A5 size, into my VDS cover. So when I got the VDS planner, I moved my personal into that, and I moved my work planner into this April cover. I did change out the elastic with some elastic from Illustring, which I do on most of my covers just to make it a little bit fun and a little bit different. I don't generally decorate the pockets of my work planner. I use them for functions, so they hold some business cards for some lawyers that I work with frequently. And they have some cards that say urgent and reminder. These are from Avant Agenda, so I keep those there. They have notes on them for work. And then in the pocket, I just have some stickers. These are some sticker sheets that I had gotten as a gift from someone, so I kept those in there. I have a card, someone at work, and then I have extra stickers that I didn't use in this planner. So these are the 2022 stickers that I didn't put in this planner. I just kept the sheet in here. Lexi Kylie designs have become my favorite holiday stickers, so you'll actually see those in a lot of my 2023 setups as well. And then this is my work planner. So this is my take a note planner. I'm gonna slide it out. I have some papers back here that I'm going to scoot out of the way. And I have it in a clear cover. I think this cover actually came with my take a note planner when I ordered it. If not, it's either a Wonderland 222 clear cover or a Midori A5 clear cover. It's just a basic clear cover. And I have this card from the Copy Monsters Co. in the front. I just have it stuck in there. It's not glued down or anything. I just liked it and I thought it looked pretty with the April cover. And then in the inside front pocket of the clear cover, I have a stencil that I use a lot. It actually goes this way. A stencil that I use a lot in my work planner. I pretty much only use these check boxes, but I keep that there. And then I have some extra tabs from Mandy Lynn Plans. I do have an unboxing of these tabs. I added these tabs to my work planner after I received them, but I only used the ones that actually had the months on them, so I didn't add these blank ones that you can write on yourself, or the extras here. So I have those stuck there, so I'll probably move those out so I can use them for 2023. And then I have these little stickers from My Promise Notes that I would occasionally use in my work planner, so I just have those stuck there. Let me stick this back in the cover real quick and we will do a flip through. I probably won't remember where everything I used in this planner is from, but I will point things out as much as I can just so you know where I get my stickers from. I'm not going to show you the intro cover page because I actually have the identification number of my PC for when I remote in on there, and so I don't want to share that. So the first two pages are the yearly overview page and this sort of tracker page. It looks like this. And I actually had originally planned on using this to track vacations and holidays because I didn't really have any other purpose intended for it or anything else that I could think of for work that I would need to use this for. But ultimately, I didn't end up using it. Because of some projects and some other things that came up, I used most of my vacation days in the last 2 months of the year and the majority actually in December. So I didn't really have a need to track them. And then I marked my holidays on my monthly, so it seemed redundant. So I didn't actually use this page in 2022. So this planner does start in January. They provide the December monthly for you. So I did decorate it and loosely fill it out based on my 2021 planner when I first got it, just because I wanted to kind of figure out how I would want to use the monthly. But this is the monthly. Floral stickers here and the Baby It's Cold Outside. Those are from Live Love Posh. Most, if not all, of the stickers on the monthlies are from Live Love Posh. And then I did add monthly tabs. These are the Mandy Lynn Plan tabs. I did add monthly tabs to the monthly pages because all the monthlies are in the front and then all of the weeklies are in the back. So I'm just going to quickly flip through January, February, March, April, May, June. These actually aren't from Live Love Posh. These are from the Happy Planner. And these are also from the Happy Planner. That's July. These are from the Happy Planner August. Back to Live Love Posh, September, October, November, and December. I do have box stickers throughout. They are from Mandy Lynn Plans if they look like this, and they're from Mojo Jojo Plans if they look kind of like a Happy Planner sticker. And then I have these little vacation stickers on there. I forget where I got these from, but I'll look it up and I'll put it down in the description box. And then all of the holiday stickers are from Lexi Kylie Designs. And then it does provide January, February, and March of the next year for forward planning in your planner, but I don't really use those. So I did decorate the January just a little bit and add a couple of notes, but for the most part, I've left those blank because I didn't use them. And then the weeklies start in the week that contain the 1st of January. So in 2022, that included the last 5 days of 2021 and the first 2 days of 2022. I was on vacation that particular week, so there's not much on here, just some notes. The way this planner is set up, it has a sort of weekly overview here. So you have your full week over here, and each day is a half a page. So you have the first 3 days on these pages, and then you have the last 4 days of the week on these pages. So Saturday and Sunday land on one page because it is a Monday start planner, which is my preference. So the way that I use this planner in 2022 was pretty consistent week to week. I filled out this weekly overview section with the meetings or appointments that I had going on during the week, and then I time blocked when I was working. At the top of the daily section for important things or priorities. I made notes in the bottom of the daily section, and then in the time block section, sometimes I just marked my time, and other times I filled in with what I did during that day, and that's kind of how I used it. And then because I don't generally work Saturdays and Sundays, I used the Saturday and Sunday page for notes or to-do lists. I have changed up how I'm using this planner a little bit for 2023. I have kind of honed in on what I need in this planner, and so you'll see when I share 2023's setup how that's changed and how I'm kind of structuring it for 2023. So I'm just going to flip through the pages of the weekly sections. I may speed this up just a little bit because this is my work planner. It doesn't have journaling or anything like that. I don't want to spend a lot of time in any particular week or any particular page. So I'm just going to kind of quickly flip through so you can see how I used it and see the decorations. That is the end of the weekly pages. I was off the last 2 weeks of the year, so there's not really anything in those pages. I didn't even decorate the last week of the year. And then at the back of this planner, it does have a few grid pages. The information that I have on those pages is confidential, so I'm not going to share it, but it has about 6 grid pages at the back. So that is my work planner, a flip through of my work planner. So I do sometimes tip in post-it notes or to-do lists if my week is extra busy. Sometimes I write more down than other weeks, depending on what I'm working on and what's taking up my time. Some weeks I write a lot more down than other weeks. Like I mentioned, I did use the Mandy Lynn plan tabs at the front for the monthlies. I had added those when I got them, but the tabs that I relied on the most, if you can see them, These are tabs from Gracie Edits. They are my favorite planner tabs. So I had these tabs on my work planner in 2022 with the white lettering. I am using Gracie Edit tabs again in 2023, but not on my work planner. I actually switched to a different brand to try them out. So in the 2023 setup, I will show you those tabs. But that is my work planner from 2022, so you guys could check it out. I really like the Take a Note planner. I think it is a really good layout. It has enough space in the daily pages because it's a half of an A5 page per day where I can track my time and also take care of my to-do lists and my priorities, but it's also enough space for me to take notes. So I really like this planner for my work planner. I think it would be a really good journal as well. I do wish it came in B6 size. I think it would be awesome in B6, but currently it's just A6 and A5 size. So that is my 2022 work planner. And then I thought I would share my setup for 2023. This is a custom VDS. I do have an unboxing of this where I share all of the details of my customizations because I did customize this quite a bit. And this was my EDC carry in 2022 once I received it, because I was using an A5 size from about May through the end of the year for 2022 for my EDC. But I've moved out of A5 size for personal and back into B6 size. So I decided that I would use this beautiful cover for my work planner, and it works beautifully. So I'm really excited to be able to use this for work for this year. So what I have in here are two books. I have minor on this side, so this is going to be my workhorse, and then I have a Wonderland 222 A5 notebook, or their sort of daily planner on this side. This is actually from 2021, I think. Maybe 2020. This is from when the covers were green, like back in the day before they made the covers pretty. And I have had this in my stash, and I decided I would use it with my work planner this year. And I just put decorative papers in the clear covers for both of them. So this clear cover is a Wonderland 222 A5 cover for their full year planner. So that size cover, because they offer a cover that's a half year size for the half year notebooks, and then a cover that works for their full notebook and for their planner. And then this one is from Catspresso Co. So it has little white flowers on it. I do have two pen loops in this planner, so I have a pen loop over here and a pen loop over here because I do like to carry both a pen and a mild liner or some sort of highlighter or decorative pen with me. So depending on the week, this pen will change out. This one that's on the left hand side, I will change that out to coordinate with the spread, and then this one will be a black pen. When I was carrying this as my EDC, I had put this little planner card here that says I'm creating the life of my dreams with an ollie dot, and it matches the covers that I put on here, so I decided to leave that. I have a set of transparent page flags. I have a set of transparent sticky notes, the full size, and then I have a washi cutty card from Live Love Posh there. So that is my pocket decor. In the back pocket over here, I have a stencil from Amy Tangerine. I use this primarily for the check boxes, so I'm going to be using this year instead of that clear one I showed in my 2022 planner. And then I have a Visa gift card back here. So the notebook in the front, this is a Wonderland 222, so this was 2020, and it is the A5 daily notebook. It has a key page in the front, and then it has two index pages, and then it goes into these daily pages. So they have a place for you to write the date, and then they do have time blocking, and then it's just grid. I'm not using these necessarily as daily pages. I'm using this notebook just for notes. So when I'm in meetings, I don't generally take notes in my planner directly because one, I don't know how much space I'm gonna need, and two, sometimes notes from meetings are really, really sloppy, and three, not all meeting notes need to be something that I keep long term. So I take meeting notes in a separate notebook, and then anything that I want to keep long term in my planner to refer back to, I will transfer over to here. But this notebook is going to be for meeting notes, and so I'll be using these for meeting notes. I'm not limiting myself to 1 page per day, just however many pages I need for my meeting notes. And if I fill this up before the end of the year, I'll just swap it out with another notebook. Now, I had thought about adding a project planner to my work planner lineup, and I was looking at 3 different options for that. So I had bought this campus diary for 2023. This is just a monthly planner. I've actually shared one of these in the past. So it has your year overview, then this yearly schedule, and then it just goes into these nice, clean, large monthly pages for the full year. And then at the back, it has lined pages for you to take notes. It's really, really thin, and compact. So I had thought about using this for a project that I have, and then I saw the Aura Estelle Annie Plans collab with the Weekly Essential, and I thought maybe instead I would use that. And so that has the yearly overview and then 2 blank grid pages, and then it goes into monthlies and then weeklies where you have a week on one page and then grid page on the other. But I really don't need the weeklies for my project planner, so I decided that I would not use this. And then I thought, well, I'll use this monthly because that's really what I need, and I'll pair it with a simple grid from Aura Estelle for my meeting notes, because this is just grid paper and it's actually perforated so you could tear out the pages. And I would pair these together, and so these two things would go with my take a note planner. And then I decided I didn't really want two separate planners like this, and I know that I will run through this simple grid notebook too quickly, and I'll be replacing it too quickly. So I scrapped that idea and decided instead to go with the Wonderland 222 notebook, since I had it and it was in my stash, it wasn't being used. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put printable monthly pages in here for the 12 months of the year, and then the rest of this book is going to be for the meeting notes. That way I have the calendars I need for that project right here, easily accessible, and then I have meeting notes, a lot of which actually relate to this project, and they'll be all in one place. So I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to be adding monthly printables to this, and when I do, I'll share that probably on an Instagram reel. I'll just do a little flip through so that you guys can check it out. But this will have those monthly printables for my project and then meeting notes. That's all that's going to be there. And then this is my actual work planner. So this is my take a note. I added this decorative paper behind my clear cover from Espresso Co. I do have pockets here I could add decor if I wanted to. So it's pretty much the same layout as 2022, but they did add an extra feature, so I'll go through that with you guys. So you have your yearly overview here, and then you have your tracker page there, the same as 2022. I still don't have any use for this page. I still have no idea what I would use this for work. I may use it to keep track of vacation days for my staff. I'm not really sure, so for right now it is blank. And then it has these yearly overview pages similar to a Hobonichi cousin. And so it has the dates and the day of the week, and then grid space. So you could use this for habit tracking, or you could use it for a line a day. You could use it for all sorts of things. I actually think I might use this for an index for notes that I need to refer back to. So if I take notes in a given week and I know I'm going to need to get back and reference them in the future, I'm going to make a note of what day they're on, and then I'm going to use this kind of as an index. And then it goes into your monthlies, and I actually have already decorated all of the monthlies for the entire year. I find it easier if I decorate them on day one for the entire year. That way they're already ready. I can add events and meetings to them as they get scheduled. Because they're already decorated, if I wanted to use a color in my monthly to designate something, I already know what color to put down because the stickers are already there to match it to. I just find it a lot easier. So I have already decorated the monthly, and all of the stickers in the monthlies are from Live Love Posh. She is definitely my favorite clear sticker shop. I love her stickers. So all of the florals or fruits and things like that that are in there are from her. The Merry and Bright here is from an old Happy Planner sticker book that I had from a year or two ago. So I added that, and I went ahead and set up my December in here and filled it in with my vacation and all the things that happened in December from my 2022 monthly, just so that it would be completed and I'd have complete monthlies. But I have gone through and I have set up all of my monthlies for the year. I've added my holiday stickers from Lexi Kylie, and I just picked stickers that spoke to me for that month, that felt like they matched the vibe of that month to me. And I went ahead and decorated them. The only thing I really have to go back through is add like work specific holidays, like Administrative Professional Day, Boss's Day, birthdays for people that I work with. So I have to go back and add those. And then as meetings get scheduled or deadlines get set, I'll be adding those as well. And then I did decorate the first 3 months of 2024 just because I was having a lot of fun decorating them. So I decorated all the way till March. Now you probably see these black boxes. These are company holidays. So any company holidays that we have throughout the year, I put a black box around them. So that way it would be really easy to know which days of each month were a holiday if there was a holiday that month. So that is my monthlies. And then it goes into the weeklies, and the weeklies is the same setup as it was in 2022. You have your weekly overview here, and then a half a page per day to get you to the end of the week. So one of the things that I've noticed using this planner for a year is that I often put my to-do list over here on this page, because this is the weekend page where I put notes and things, and so a lot of times I would put my to-do list over here. But I didn't like flipping it back and forth to it for some reason. I really wanted my to-do list to be on the first page of the week. So then I started trying to incorporate it down here at the bottom of the dailies from Monday through Wednesday, but then it was taking up space from those days. And then I tried putting the to-do lists on different days, but they weren't necessarily for that day, so I didn't like that. So what I decided to do for this year, because I really didn't need this overview here, because I do time block my day over here. So if I have a meeting, and I haven't put these in yet, but like I have a meeting on Tuesday the 3rd at 1:30. So I'm going to be highlighting, marking there that I have this meeting. So I can already see each day when I have meetings. I don't need to really write them here. It was duplicating effort. So I decided that this space would be a really great space for my to-do list for the week. So what I'm doing is I'm covering up, let me get to the point, these days here with a strip of washi. And so I'm covering that with washi, and then I'm making my to-do list here. And this week I'm dividing it into categories, but in other weeks, like next week, I've already set up next week as well, I'm just making one long running to-do list. I'm going to see which way I like better. It may depend on the week and what we have going on. We're coming back to year-end close, so I have a lot of things going on this coming week. So I decided that dividing it into categories would help. So I'm putting my to-do list here, and I'm ignoring the days of the week. And then I'm putting my top 3 or my priorities for the day at the top of each day. I'm color blocking my actual work day. And then down below will be for notes for that day, or lists of things I accomplished that day, whatever it is I need it for. And this page will just be available for notes. So that's what my week is going to look like. A to-do list, priorities or top 3, time blocked, notes or lists of what I got done each day. Same thing, priorities, time blocking, notes or lists of things I got done that day, and then a notes page. So I went ahead and set up the first week of the year and the second week of the year. And so all of the weeks will pretty much look this way. I'll just change out the washi. I may change out what stickers I use. I may use actual stickers that say to do or must do or checklist or something like that, but they are all going to look like that. So that is how I'm going to be using this planner for the rest of the year. And then in the back, like I said, there are some note pages. We have 4 pages this year, which is another reason why I added this Wonderland 222, because obviously I can't use the pages back here for meeting notes for the year because I wouldn't have enough. So that is my setup. I did want to share the tabs with you guys. Let me slide this out because it will be easier to show you. So for this year, for 2023, I decided to use Sticky Monster Co. for some of my tabs. I wanted to try out her tabs, so I decided to use her tabs for my work planner. I did use the one that says trackers for this index page because there wasn't one that said index in this size on the sheet that I had, and I just really wanted a tab so that I could easily get to it. And this one is really a tracker, so it did make sense. It would bring me to these tracker pages and then also these index pages, or the pages I'm using for an index. And then I have the monthly tab, and that just takes me to my monthlies, and I did put it on there so that it takes me straight to January. I always put an adhesive tab like from Avery or Post-it at the top on the month that I'm on and then the week that I'm on, so I can quickly and easily get to them. So I'll be adding those as well, just so it's easy for me to flip to the specific week that I'm on, especially as I get farther into the planner. And then I put on all of the monthlies. They're not 100% straight, but they're good enough. And then there was a lists one, and so I put the lists one where that blank grid paper is in the back. So that is my work planner set up in the Take a Note planner for 2023. It's pretty simple because it is a very functional planner for me, but I also really love color in my planner. It inspires me, it energizes me, and I just get joy out of it. So I definitely like to have color in my planner. So I like having a little bit of decor on my monthlies just to make them pretty. And then I like having the washi on the weeklies for a little bit of color. And then I'll coordinate the highlighters and pens that I use based on the washi that I'm using that week. But that is my work planner setup for 2023. And my flip through of my work planner for 2022. If you have any questions about anything that I shared in this video, please don't hesitate to comment below and I will definitely get back with you. Make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss future videos, and don't forget to just scribble.